Peace, fellow greetings, shalom, rahu bats, peace, konnichiwa, however you prefer to be greeted. Welcome in. Y'all, I'm gonna just jump right into it. This video is about the day in the life of a single stay-at-home mom. Um, I was just thinking about like my life and how things are and how I manage to do the things that I do. And I wanted to share that. I wanted to bring y'all in. Just got my nails done, so I'm excited about that. It's been such a long time, even though this is only gonna be on for probably about a month, and then I'm gonna take them off. But my mom does nails, so these were free. These were free. I didn't have to pay for them. I paid with my blood, sweat, and tears. No, I'm kidding. But yes, my mom does nails. I used to do nails too. I used to have that as a business, and it was a pretty successful business, but it wasn't for me. Um, so let's get into it, y'all. For one, I currently am in Georgia at my parents' or my mom's house. I came to visit for time. I was gonna say holidays, but honestly, I don't really celebrate holidays. I mean, I know it's normal for everybody too, so I was around during the holiday and people were celebrating the holidays, but I don't celebrate holidays. I just celebrate family and I focus on that. So I'm spending time with family. I'm finna head back to Houston, where I currently stay today. Um, so yeah. Um, how am I a stay-at-home mom and I'm single? I actually right now I currently live with someone. Um it's a bit different than my other times of living with people because this guy, yeah. Um he has been my friend for a few years, and without getting into too much details about that, we have become intimate, but it's still not a title. We just work well together. He doesn't make me feel any type of way with living with him. He pays bills. He's very traditional. So I basically cook and clean and keep the space, peaceful. I'm a very peaceful person, very calm, cool, collected, and I'm very focused. And I'm the type of person who believes in whatever you want for your life, you can have it. Whatever you will to be will be. If you believe it, you can achieve it. um, you can live whatever reality that you want to live. And that's how my life has been, especially since I have gotten pregnant and had a baby. That really kicked in that full-time mom, like stay-at-home mom gear. I'm very entrepreneur spirit. I was pushing a lot of things in business earlier this year because I had quit my job. I used to work at a school, and I worked there for probably about a year or so to get on my feet. I was able to buy me a car. I was able to move around a bit, save some stuff up, and delegate my funds properly. Um, Another note for me, I am very much a budget queen. I can budget really well. I don't need that much, although I do like to explore and travel. I feel like people get this misconception of traveling like you have to have a lot of money to travel, but you really don't. Um, Granted, once you start getting to deeper into international travels, that does get a bit pricey. But I have traveled quite a bit in the States. I traveled to Puerto Rico this year. I've traveled to Costa Rica a year or so ago. Um, and I plan on doing more travels. Like I said, I am in Georgia right now, but I stay in Houston. I travel back and forth from Houston and Georgia pretty often. From Cleveland, I've been to Cali, Florida. I've been to a nice amount of spaces in the United States. But yes, I am a budget queen. My budget is it fluctuates depending on what I feel like I need more so or less of in that month. But I don't work. I quit my job, like I said earlier this year around May, and I came to Houston back in August, the end of August, the beginning of September, and I moved in with my ex-wife because we had said that we was going to cohabitate together so we can raise our daughter. And I say our daughter because she was there for me during the time when I was pregnant, and we had conversations about how she wanted to be in her life. The baby father, my daughter's biological father, is absent. He hasn't seen her in over a year, and she's about to be 2, and he's just absent. There's not really much more I can say about that. I choose not to entertain him unless he wants to actually be a father and do something. I'm not Xing him out completely, but I did put him on child support, and I'm not trying to reason with him anymore. Some people you just can't reason with. You can't reason with someone who thinks that they have to wait until they get their shit together in order to be a parent. Because my shit is not all the way together, but I'm still a parent, apparently. So that's that. So me and her, I mean, we have a good relationship. I won't say it's the best in terms of like what I expected for us to do and be together to co habitate with her because I'm no longer living with her. Actually, as soon as I got to Houston, like 3 weeks after that, we had got evicted. So I was kind of house hopping a little bit, and I lived with my friend for probably about a little less than a month, and then I chose to move in with my guy friend because I just felt, well, for one, I felt like it was easier for me because I finally got another job at a daycare that was closer to his house. It was like 20 minutes away versus an hour away at my friend's house. So I was like, I'm not going to do that. So I decided to move in with him, and I feel like it would have been better because he would pay all the bills. I was helping her with bills at her place, which I don't mind. But at that time, I wanted to save as much as I could because I thought that I was going to go back to Georgia to get into my own housing. So yeah, that didn't really. I won't say it didn't work. It's just taking longer than expected. So I would have preferred to stay with him because he is more traditional in the sense of just taking care of things, and I felt more supportive. Hey, Mimi, get in the house. Let me finish my video so I can hurry up. No, these are mine. It's from Ari. Go ahead, Mimi. She must be asleep. She watching the show. I kept her distracted so I can finish this video. I want to finish this so I can finish doing what I'm doing so we can go. So yes, that's my mommy. I'm over her house. She's came back from work. So let's get back into it. So yeah, I thought that it would be easier for me to live with him because I just felt like I had, it was better. It was easier. He's just single guy, doesn't have as many responsibilities, and it was more. I had more time to do things for myself over there. And then he fixes my car. He's a mechanic. Um, we work pretty well together, even though, we're not together, but, you know, I feel like I manifested that in a sense, um, because I needed just to be in a space where I wasn't nagged and always just talked down on and made feel less than because of the life that I want to live. Like, he doesn't stress me about bills. He even helps out with other things around that I need because he knows that I don't have a job right now and I'm budgeting so I can get to the next space and do what it is that I have to do. So it's cool, it's cool. It has its ups and downs because, that comes with the territory living with a man if you're a woman. And then if there are some type of connection, whether it's big or little, doesn't matter. So it comes with its things. And that's why I continue to move the way that I move. Okay, let's talk about money. Let's talk about money. Because I know that's a major part. I don't want to just talk about that and y'all not understand exactly what's going on and how I actually sustain myself. So we already canceled that out. I don't pay rent. So I don't have to worry about that. That's an expense that I don't worry about. I don't worry about electricity, um, internet, gas, utilities. I don't have to worry about that right now. My only bills that I have currently is my storage, which just went up to $56. My phone bill, which I pay every 3 months, and it's due I think in January or February. I think sometime at the end of January, and that is it range in between 90 to 120. So I'm paying it every 3 months, which I prefer. I got Mint Mobile. Um, this month it would be 90 because I had some type of promotion or something. I don't know, something. So I'll only be paying 90. So that's 90 plus 56. I got a credit card. I don't let it exceed over um basically 15%, 10%. Um so for that it can range anywhere from 20 to $50. Um I have essentials that I have to get monthly, which isn't really too much. I'm also using government assistance, so I have food stamps. I get like 536 a month for me and my daughter. And I budget that very well. I usually have enough to last me that month. So I don't have to worry about food. I have Medicaid, so I don't have to worry about paying insurance. Um, and I'm very more so holistic and do it myself. I like to do things myself. So if I do get sick or something goes on, I remedy myself. So that helps to save a bit, I guess. I do have a lot of herbs, but since I have been moving a lot, my stuff is in storage. So I don't have everything I need on me. So that's a little frustrating sometimes, but I know my end goal is going to be where I can get to that space and it won't be such hassle, or it won't be hard or too much longer where I won't have all my things in one space so I can start doing other things that I want to do because I'm an entrepreneur. I have a podcast that I have on pause right now, but I will be bringing back up soon. Truth in Plain Sight podcast. It is on Spotify. I will have a link in my bio so you can check it out. I'm a writer. I have a few books. I have a prayer journal that's available on Amazon. Link in bio. Check it out. Everything is on my beacons. Everything that I have out there. I'm working on some more digital products and just focusing on things that actually make sense. It feels good for me, my passions, my hobbies. I'm not in a survival rush mode anymore. It may seem like on an outside end that I don't have everything all together, but I love my life and I set things up accordingly to what works for me. I don't want to stress or worry about bills. I want to be a stay-at-home mom. I've always dreamed of being a stay-at-home mom, whether I had a man or not. I had to make that happen for myself. So I've always been able to manifest situations or spaces where I'm comfortable to dive into my day to day and not worry about bills and work and such. Um, um, yeah, so that's mostly my bills. I thrift too, y'all. I find a lot of resources. I'm very resourceful. I'm actually gonna start going to school for free. I don't know if it starts in January, but I have like an orientation in January. If y'all look at my previous videos, I talk about some free schooling and I talk a little bit about that on there. So y'all can check that out. I'm not going to talk about that right now, but I'm very resourceful. So I'm going to start schooling soon for free. And I also find little things like thrift stores. So it's a thrift store in Houston that you can go to every Wednesday and everything is 25 cents. Like 25 cents. Every time I come out of there, I spend less than $20 on clothes. And the weather is changing, although it feels really great out here right now. I'm in Georgia and it feels like it's probably 70 degrees right now. It has a little breeze that feels great. So the sun is hot, but you got a nice breeze, so it's cooling you off at the same time. So yeah, my sister made this hat for me. I have a few hats like this that she makes. My sister, she didn't make this though, even though it's really cute. She just gave it to me. But she crochets, so my sister crochets me hats, me and my daughter. I don't have a high need level. I'm very medium maintenance. I do have a skincare routine, and I don't play up on my skincare products. So I will invest in oils and body butters and all that kind of stuff. I make my own butters, but I get the oils and stuff and, and scents, and I put that together. Um, like I said, my nails were free. My mom did them. I only do them. Only let her do my nails and my feet. So I saved with that. Um, I don't really care about wearing makeup and stuff, so I save with that. Um, my daughter doesn't really need that much right now. She needs diapers, and we're pretty good. I'm potty training her right now. We're gonna get there, but so diapers, wipes. That's probably like honestly $50 a month because it lasts. Like I don't have to get new diapers because I get a big pack and then I get a big pack of wipes and that usually lasts a month. So $50 a month for my daughter for diapers and wipes. Um and traveling, like I came here for $100 round trip. It's not really expensive. If you plan ahead and you delegate things properly, it's not really expensive. And okay, so let's talk about money. How do I have money? So occasionally I will do DoorDash a little bit, not too much. My car is actually being fixed right now, so I haven't been doing that at all lately. Um, I like I said, I budget real good. So God works so great. So earlier this year, I filed my taxes, and this is the first time I got taxes with a child. So when you have a child, you get a little bit more on your taxes. So I probably got like 6,000 something for my taxes, but I didn't get it back as soon as everybody got it back. I was one of those people who was backed up. If y'all seen that big old line on the news in Atlanta, wrapped around a corner. I went in that line. I would have been in that line if I didn't book an appointment and did something else. Like they didn't book an appointment. They just was walk-ins. So I would have been shit faced if I did that. But I was one of those people who they had to verify their identity to get their taxes back. So my taxes got held up all the way up until July. I didn't get my taxes back until like July. I think. Yep, I think around July. Um, and I just budgeted it. I'm still living basically off of that. I still got a job for what, less than a month. So I probably only got like 2,000 from that job, 2,500 maybe from that job. Um, and I'm still basically living off that money. Um, I don't really need that much. And then like I get people who give me money here and there. Um, I um I invest. I have some savings and stuff. I saved in different I like to save in different places and I'm starting to invest. So I got some investing money. Um not a lot, y'all. I'm not rich yet. I'm getting there. I'm working on some things, but I just budget. I just really budget. I don't need that much. And I honestly have a very great support system. And if I needed something dire and something happened, I have a few people I can call on that could help me out if I need it. Um, and then I'm just very resourceful, you know? Like things just happen. Like I remember I got this random check from Waffle House um this year when I used to work there for like 2 weeks when I was pregnant. I never got that check. I was wondering like where that check went. At that time I thought I really needed it, but clearly I didn't. So I ended up cashing that check this year, which is wild, random. Just random things happen where I just get random checks or just random assistance. And that's just how my life been. And it continues to get even better because every time I get into a new space, it's better and better and better. And I have some plans in this upcoming year that I'm really looking forward to. That I'm not going to share because I need to be quiet about this move because God told me to be quiet, so I'm gonna be quiet. But I'm gonna keep moving though. Um, Yeah, so me and my daughter usually spend our days when we wake up, we try to go to the potty, do our potties time, and I try to read to her, teach her a little something when her attention span is there. She loves Baby Shark. So sometimes when I need to do some work, I will put that on because it gets her attention. But we have a lot of park days. We go to the park and the library a lot. My car hasn't been working as of lately, so I haven't been going to the library lately. But we usually go to the library at least once or twice a week. I get books and I read them to her. I read to myself. I love to read. I do a lot of studying. I'm studying the markets right now. When my taxes do come back, I want to invest in a mentor so I can jumpstart this even more. Um, and yeah, that's us. We live pretty much day by day. I have plans and certain things that I plan for the week. Sometimes I want to take her to certain spots and we plan it out, or I just want to do something differently and we do experiments. I do little science experiments with her too. I'm very hands on. I'm very much the cool mom. hmm And the guy that I live with, he watches her a lot too. So we kind of switch off often. Like he goes to work a lot. He works probably like 6 days out the week. So when he's not there, I get to get a lot done. And the things that I, wanted to do without her sometimes, when he gets home, I'll just let her kick it with him. You know, do y'all thing, and I just get some extra studying in at night that is a little more difficult to do with her because she requires more attention. You gotta watch these kids because they be getting into everything. So yes, um, yes, that's pretty much the day in a life. That's day in a life. I plan on doing some more in this upcoming year because I'm really allocating and putting things in a way strategically where things are just working out. Things are just working out. I listen to a lot of Joe Dispenza. I got his book, Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself, and I am really changing. Okay. Things are really changing, and I'm so excited for this change, for this growth, for the momentum, for the shift. Because, like I said a little bit prior, like the guy that I'm living with, we're not together, and I do want to be married. I want to have a husband. I want to have more babies. I want to live a particular life. And a part of me making this next move is me just trusting myself even more and allowing God to really provide for me outside of just, someone else that I'm living with. I definitely, my husband gonna definitely be a provider and protector. He gonna be financially equipped, mentally equipped, physically equipped, spiritually equipped to handle what he got to handle. But at the same time, I got me. You know, Although on the outside looking in, people may think, "Yo, she don't got it together," but I really do. And anything that I want, I get. I'm not really on a time, but I know that my time is now. So I'm doing the things that I have to do and I'm trusting. It's a lot of trust and faith. It's a lot of work because faith without work is dead. So you got to put in the work. And I've been putting in a lot of work and really just staying focused on my goals and my mission. And I'm just going on. I'm just going with it. I'm just going with it. I'm just going with it. So I got some stuff in the works and I'm excited about this. I appreciate everybody in my life right now. And I am at the most peace I've been at in a while. Definitely had some challenging times, but I am at a lot of peace right now with my child. Like, I've never been at this level of peace in a while. My whole life, honestly. I've always craved something and wonder how could I get it. But now I am just feeling me already have it and just allowing things to continue to flow. So that's that, y'all. Um, that's how I am a single stay-at-home mom. It's really that simple. And I know everybody's story is different but similar in so many ways. And whatever life you want to live, you can live it. I'm a living testimony of that because I said it. I said when I was pregnant, like even being homeless and going through everything I went through, like I just want to be a stay at home mom. I want to just do, I want to live my life for a living. That was my thing. I'm jazz. I want to live a life of jazz and poetry. I want my life to feel like a movie. I want things to just align and flow. I want to be a flow, and I want my life to just be like that. So, so far, so good. I'm excited about the deeper I get into this flow and how things, come together. So, I'm grateful, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in to this video. I'm curious to see more people's stories in their lives and the day in the life of them, like especially single stay-at-home moms. Like, how are y'all doing it? Like, cause you the go. Y'all really out here doing it. Y'all inspiring people. I hope I'm inspiring you to just live your life, cause baby, I'm quick to throw my hands in the air and be like, okay, I surrender. I surrender, universe. Whatever it is. Like, and I know what it is because I know what I want in life. I know the type of life I want to live. So I surrender to this life that I want to live. And I allow myself to transition into greater spaces with ease. A smooth transition. That's important. You gotta know where you want to go and how you want to get there, like in the stance, in the sense of how you feel getting there, because sometimes you don't know exactly how you want to get there, and it's okay because you need to be open to something new, something outside of the norm that you're used to. But just know how you want to feel when you're getting there. That's the key. Get your body aligned with your mind and feel it through. Feel it like you already got it. And I do that. I've been meditating more so every day. Just simple. So I hope y'all enjoyed a day in the life with a single stay-at-home mom. And I will talk to y'all next video. If you like this, go ahead and comment, like, subscribe, turn your notifications on. Because I got more for you. Okay. Until next time. Peace.